I'm leaving the video because this is
I'm leaving
bullshit.
as well, man. Honestly,
This is bullshit.
But don't make a joke of this
I don't
kid.
feel like
Oh,
100%.
God.
Hi everyone, Football Unleashed is back and we're reviewing the youngsters of the Premier League. We've gone with the rule of 21 or under, so we'll just get going into it, shall we? We'll start at the start. Brandon Williams. Koshi, United fan? We'll give it to you first. What are you saying?
He's actually quality. But to be fair, like he dropped off last season, yeah, like because he was playing on the wrong side of the fence. Why are you laughing? Like I don't get it.
I'm just thinking how your fans hated on him so much last season.
No, okay, we hated on it because he pulled out a few disaster classes come end of the season. But like, I'd say he's got potential. He's got potential, and they could.
So like middle tier.
Yeah, I'd put him middle tier.
Yeah, I'll happily put him there as well. I'll happily agree with you on that one.
Yeah,
Right.
that's surprisingly reasonable from Koshi.
Yeah, I thought it was going to say,
well.
what's the one above strong potential?
Up there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say that, but nah, that's gone.
All right, well, that was quick. We'll move swiftly on to Hudson-Odoi.
See, I know he's a good player, but I feel like I still feel like he's overrated. It's a bit of a predicament because I know he's good and he's got potential, but he's so overrated by Chelsea fans so much.
He's definitely up there though in terms
That
of
inquiry from Bayern Munich has really
that gassed him too much.
Gassed him a lot, way too much.
I should say something that Bayern are interested in him. Bro, he bummed us as well in like pre-season. I remember like a couple seasons back where like he smacked us. Obviously, it's only pre-season and stuff, but I feel like he's still shown after that he can produce those kind of performances.
He's also injury prone as well. You got to consider that he's already injury prone. He's 19.
But you can't. Injury prone doesn't like sort of affect somebody's ability, does it?
But it does
I think we've
affect
got a
their
bit
potential.
of a clash of the columns here, yeah. Because as you said, he's probably overrated in general, but he's still got potential.
Yeah,
definitely. So I'd be willing to put him in with Brandon Williams in the potential.
What?
Yeah,
I feel like definitely he's a lot of biases coming into this. He should be up there.
No, he should be up there, but because of the fact that he is overrated, we'll pull him down.
Yeah, 100%. Like he's gassed too much by the Chelsea fans.
I think that's not done.
He's not done anywhere near enough to put like going up there tier. I don't think
he's a good.
But then I'm gonna have to say, I feel like we need to rename the tiers.
Most of his game.
You're saying he's overrated, but overrated isn't a way to describe somebody's ability. Obviously, all the other tiers are, but you can't describe someone as overrated. Maybe we change it to average because he's definitely up there.
Or overhyped.
He may be overrated, but he's
so the reason I'm not putting him in up there is not because he's overrated. I think it's just because he doesn't have the ability at the moment to be in up there. I think he's more got the potential ability than the up there ability. That's why I'm not putting him in there because he's overrated.
100%. But he is overrated.
Outvoted this one anyway, so.
I think we got 3 people voting potential, so we'll stick him in there.
Yeah.
Aaron Connolly for Brighton. He had a good start, I think. Or end of last
year. He did really well in that 3-0 win over Tottenham last season, I remember.
I think you're right. Yeah, the column names aren't great, I think, because he's not overrated, but he doesn't go in with Brandon Williams and Hudson-Odoi, does he? I'd put him in the 4th column.
You can't say he's overrated, but...
Yeah, you can't say he's overrated.
Let's change that to average. That's called average.
Yeah, we'll just call it average.
Yeah, average.
Okay.
We'll put him in average.
Put him in average,
yeah. Average.
Because he's not bad. He's a decent player, but...
Yeah.
Not...
Curtis Jones?
Potential.
I'd say average. I'd say average.
I'd put him in showing potential. Ishan, do you want to speak about Curtis Jones?
Yeah.
Well, if it's up to Ishan will put him in the best or whatever.
Yeah,
Liverpool fan.
Potential's good. He's got ability, but he's definitely, when he's played for us, he's definitely shown like a sort of. It's not like, with Phil Foden, he brings something to the table almost every time. It's more like he shows up less often than he doesn't show up. So that's why I'm putting in potential and not any higher. He's got ability, but he doesn't show it every single game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So potential is happy for me. Yeah. Eric Garcia.
Average, in my opinion.
That's a bit harsh.
I've seen good things and I've seen bad things. I can't lie. So for me, he's average. I feel like that Barcelona interest has given him a bit of hype, maybe, but I don't know.
But Barcelona interested in Mustafi as well, so
yeah, exactly.
Rotate.
And the way Barcelona are looking right now, that they take anyone, they literally take Koshi and send him back. So
I really haven't seen him play too much because he came into a dysfunctional City defense really. So it's kind of like, especially because he's so young, it's kind of unfair to judge him on that. But we don't have anything else to judge him on. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. We have to use what we've got.
It's kind of peak on him. I'd be putting him for potential, but based on like the unfortunate things he's had, average is fair, I think.
Okay.
Fabio Silva's an interesting one.
This is a tough one.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Limited minutes, very, very limited minutes, but the price tag, like, Wolves are not a stupid team. You can tell by the other players that they bought that they know what they're doing in the transfer market. But to splash nearly £40 million on an 18-year-old it's questionable. But that, he has to have something there. There has to be some kind of potential.
So none of us have really watched him, have we? So you probably shouldn't have put him in this tier list, but.
Bro, but you've got to consider that like £40 million.
That price tag, like it wasn't there for nothing. He's like Wolves obviously seen that
there is some potential there. I feel like we should stick him in average for now, and then he has the ability to move up only because we haven't seen too much of him.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that. Yeah. It'll be peak if he actually comes into the Wolves lineup and starts tearing things up now, but.
Yeah,
that's a shame.
But I don't see him getting in unless Jimenez gets an injury or something.
Ferran Torres.
Oh, definitely up there. I'm sorry. After bagging that hat trick against Germany,
bro, he got that hat trick.
I'm saying it now, the best. I'm gonna put him in there.
I wouldn't put him up there too soon. But right now, definitely up there.
Yeah, we seem pretty happy with that.
Cool.
Phil Foden. I'm just going to stick him right at the top.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah.
I'm saying Phil Foden over Torres.
Oh,
yes.
Right, Jay. Go on. Some resistance. Let's hear it.
No, because Torres, the goals that he gets from a winger is just ridiculous, and that's not even his best attribute when you look at his passing, his dribbling, and I think he's got it all in terms of what it takes to be a world-class winger. And he's been playing so many times out of position at Man City, where he's been playing as a lone striker. Even for Spain, in that game where he did bag a hat-trick, I'm pretty sure he was playing as a number 9 that game. And to be getting...
What pisses me off, though, that City only spent 20 million on him, and he's such a world-class talent.
Yeah.
But I still think that we've seen a lot more of Foden to, qualify him for that best tier list, the best tier. Whereas Torres, we've only seen him for 10 games, 11 games maybe. So
thank God you say that, Omar, because I was stumped on a reason to not put Torres at the top after that from Jay. But okay, good stuff. This I know who this is. Hang on a second. Fofana. There we go.
Ooh. Potential.
I mean, a lot of people are saying he should be in the PFA Team of the Year after his performances already.
Let's not go crazy here.
So far this season, he has been quality. He's been really good for Leicester.
See, before he played for Leicester, I would have said he's average. But after watching him play, he definitely has to be in potential.
Yeah, I'd say at least potential, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think he's quite earned up there, but he's definitely potential higher.
Yeah.
We can go back and we can order the actual players in each.
I don't think the order matters as much. I feel like
there's going to be a lot of arguments if we.
Yeah, I don't think we should order it.
Yeah, but that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah, let's not. No,
we'll see.
Maybe
the top 2 tiers will order them.
Oh wait, I don't think. Maybe I can't. There we go. Okay, Gilmore.
he's had a couple of good games. He hasn't played that much really because he
But
played.
when he's
started
played,
to
it's been quality. To be fair,
he
Yeah.
started to break into the Chelsea team and then got injured like as soon as he did.
I don't think he was really going to keep his place though.
I mean, when he did play last season, he looked really good.
Absolutely.
So,
He had that masterclass against
Liverpool.
it was Liverpool in the
Was
cup
it
or something,
yeah.
wasn't it?
So I think he's earned potential and higher. And looking at the people in potential, honestly, I'm kind of tempted to put him in up there.
What? You think
I
that?
don't know. I don't know about that.
What? I don't know about that one.
Odoi.
I don't know. I just don't really rate Hudson-Odoi.
Neither do I, but I still think he's on the same level as Gilmour right now.
Based on the limited
from what
amount
I've seen.
Gilmour is just like it's so much better than what I've seen of Hudson-Odoi.
Again, you got to consider the fact that it is limited, which means he hasn't fully broken into the first team.
Yeah, and I think it would be a bit harsh to put Torres on the same level as Gilmour.
That's true.
Yeah.
That
is true as well.
100%.
I'd say he's got potential.
That's true. I'm going to put him at the beginning. There we go. Mason Greenwood. Okay. Despite what the Arsenal fans are going to say. Okay.
No, he's definitely up there in the best.
He's the best. 100% he goes in the best. But
he goes in the best,
Okay,
definitely.
good.
yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to be put into that utter shite, like, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Because if
actually.
you really think about it, if you're on this tier list, you shouldn't be utter shite.
But we'll see.
Yeah,
Okay, you need to
agree
call
with
him.
that one.
Hey,
I
what
agree
the
with
fuck?
that one. I was gonna say.
I was waiting for
saw
someone to
that.
notice. I was waiting.
You twat.
Lamptey. Oh,
Bro, from what I've seen from this Don, I think he's up
Up
there.
there.
Personally,
Up
I think
there.
he's up
Yeah,
there.
put him up there.
He's got potential. Yeah, but like, I feel bad because he's like another English right back with high potential. How many of those exist already?
Yeah, exactly. It's peak, but
he's definitely up there. He's got so much. I don't know why Chelsea got rid of him. They're actually retarded.
it's fine. England will just play like 5 right backs with one at centre back, one at right back, one at centre mid,
one at midfield,
right
one.
Yeah. All right, McNeil.
I'd say potential.
I'd put potential.
Yeah.
I think he's definitely a very underrated player in that Burnley side right now.
Yeah,
and
he's played so much.
It's quality.
He's played so much, and the fact he's playing for Burnley just makes it a lot harder for him.
Burnley, who are currently in relegation spot.
His quality. I think he just needs a bit more of an opportunity to like shine through.
Yeah, I think he just needs to be
maybe
a
better
team. To be honest.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's part of it.
Oh, okay.
So more to see of McNeil. Leeds goalkeeper Meslier. I
don't know. Meslier. He's done a decent job. He's done a decent job. But
I mean, they've got the worst defense. I mean, look, Leeds are already an attacking team, so they're bound to concede goals, but they have got the worst defensive record in the league. So.
Oh snap! I didn't realise that. I thought he was. I thought he was playing all right, but if that's the case,
I thought he's playing all right, but obviously, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say he's utter shite though.
I would be inclined to put him in utter shite, but
what? No, he's been playing all right. He's not bad.
I mean, if I had to choose one player out of this entire list, I would probably say him.
Yeah.
But I still don't think
so
he's.
Harsh, though.
No, but that's.
I don't think he's.
I don't think he is.
Out of these players,
utter shite. I think out of the list, if you had to put one player there, I'd say it's him. But I don't actually think we should. I still think he's average.
I don't think it would be a bit peak as well to have Nketiah by himself down there. I think.
Oh my! Nketiah is not going down there.
Yes, he is.
No, he is not.
It's a bit different for goalkeepers as well, because like they peak usually so much later than 20. I think Mele is 20. So they peak so much later than 20.
And he's starting for a Premier League side at the age of 20.
That's why I want to put him in potential.
Bro, I'd put him in average still, but like...
I'll put him in average for now, only because...
Yeah, I'll put him average.
Leeds' poor defensive record.
Okay, let's move on to Mason Mount. Mason Mount.
Cool off right now.
All right, I want to hear
right
this.
there and up there.
I want to
up
hear.
there right now. Don't
Up there? Are you silly?
Do not grab my gears
Average is
today,
pushing
okay?
it. Average is pushing it.
Ooh.
Average is
Yo, yo.
pushing it, bro.
Okay.
Average.
Let's put Brandon Williams where he belongs.
we
Making utter
we don't want
shite,
to.
okay?
Brandon Williams
Martinelli.
will go further in his career than Martinelli, bro.
Are you
Oh,
dumb?
100%.
God.
100%.
How are you
Bro, I thought
how are you
Mason
even
Mount.
talking about
we're talking about
Who are we
Martinelli.
on?
Martinelli?
Martinelli,
Bro,
bro.
he's up there or he's the best. For me, he's not the best.
What?
What?
Up there.
I'd
Here
put
comes
him
the
Put him up there
delusion,
right
bro.
now.
in
Put
up
him
there.
up there right now. I
Right.
swear to
For
God, I'll
me,
leave this
he's
video
solid
right now.
potential. There's no arguing either way. For me, he's solid potential. Like there's nothing
Put
else.
him up there. I don't want to hear your
He's
bullshit
up there.
today.
I'd
Okay?
say
Put him up
average or
there
potential.
He's
right now.
up there. He
But
is
that's-
up there.
Potential's
Up there.
pushing
No,
it. to be honest.
don't piss me off. Up there.
All right.
Potential.
All right. So just to be clear, right? I made this tier list and I added these players and I was like anyone else. And the Arsenal fans go Martinelli. He's barely played in the Premier League.
Ishan,
What do you mean he's barely
listen to me. Listen to me. No, wait, hold on. Ishan, okay, do you rate Jurgen Klopp?
Yes.
Okay, well, Jurgen Klopp has said he's the talent of the century. Therefore, you should put him
that's
in
true.
the
You
best.
can't
Just
say
by
that.
that,
so
you should
much.
bring in
No.
the best. But
Bro.
we're downgrading
Bro, how many of
from
these
what your
players-
manager said to up there, okay? So therefore, stop being a
No.
schmuck and put him in
No,
up there right
that's
now.
What
bro,
my
that
manager
doesn't-
says, right, it doesn't
How many
affect
of
my
these
opinion.
players
I've
have
seen
scored
enough
against
of
a big
Martinelli to
six
know what I
side?
think.
How many of these players have
Martinelli's
scored
bagged
against a big
against.
six team?
Bro, the League Cup against our C team doesn't count.
He bagged
I'm not
against
talking about
Chelsea.
Chelsea
Oh
away
my
when we have
He-
10 men.
Bro,
Are you
he
mad?
dropped Kante in the middle of the pitch.
Bro, he's
at
got 3
Stamford Bridge
goals
as
in the
well.
Prem, bro. Like, what
Because
is
he's been injured for half the season.
exactly? So we've barely
Psycho
seen anything
public
of him.
idiot.
Like, why are you like? How can you even think about putting him in up there?
Alright, Sideshow Bob, shush, okay?
He's
He
up
wouldn't
there.
start. If he wasn't injured, he wouldn't start for you anyway.
He would.
Exactly.
Oh
Yes,
my God, he would.
Yes, he
He
would.
would. I guarantee you,
You
as soon as he
can't
comes back
make
from
that
injury,
Who,
he'll be
statement.
who do you
starting
start
for
ahead of? Who
Absolute
do you start ahead of?
Willian.
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't. There's a
He'd
reason.
start
would.
left wing.
Otherwise, he
Start
wouldn't have
left
bought
wing.
Willian.
He
Otherwise,
would start
Arteta
left
wouldn't have bought Willian if
We
he's going
didn't
to play
buy
Martinelli
Willian.
instead.
We
We
got him on a
didn't
free.
buy.
I remember the last time
paying
we
his
bought a
wages,
player
though,
for no
aren't you?
money.
You're still paying his wages. You wouldn't
Yeah,
have
he's a good
acquired.
rotation player, but Martinelli is
I don't understand, but
much
then
better.
you say that, but like United, what they signed Cavani on, like, what is it, over 150k a week or something, and he just sits on the bench and does nothing.
And Van de Beek they paid money for, and he's sitting on the bench.
Isn't it?
Listen, we're not talking about.
Their most
Oh my
We're
God,
talking
you see the
about
meme?
United.
We're
It's
not
like-
talking about that
We're
right
not
now.
talking
We're not
about
talking
that.
about that
You
right
see the
now.
memes where it's like, I'm going to call my son Van de Beek so he never gets played. They're actually too funny, man.
We're not talking about that right now. We're not talking about that right now.
Yeah,
We're
but
talking
He
about-
simply has not
we just
played enough in the
dismantled your
Premier League to
argument.
put him any higher than potential.
No, he has.
No, he
He has.
hasn't.
Yes,
No,
he-
he has.
No, how is 14
Yeah,
games
I'm
and
not
most of them off
budging
the
on this
bench
one, bro.
count as enough games?
It's not like every game he's played has been like absolutely amazing. He's had some stinkers.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he. Oh
Name
my
a
God,
game,
it's the
name me a game.
energy. Don't watch the game. And plus, he scored 10 goals in the first half of the season because he was injured for the second half.
Yeah.
Remember, most of those games were under Unai Emery as well. He played retard
Oh
football.
my days. Bro, I forgot about that. I can't even lie. He was literally the only good thing about like that first half of the season. Pretty
Exactly. I promise you, he's up there. I
Bro,
promise
people
you.
said,
not up
like,
there, bro.
everyone said Martinelli was like better than Saka until he got injured. Well, obviously, you know, Saka
Mother's
started-
life. I
He
think he
had
should be up there.
4 goals in the EFL Cup, 3 in the Europa League, and 3 in the Prem.
Yeah.
So that's
Goals
10
in
goals.
the,
Nice.
Goals in the
So we just
EFL
done-
Cup literally don't count
So
because
I
they're
said
like
10 goals,
against
and
What do you mean they
they're
don't
against like
count?
every team.
Shut
C
up.
team. They're like
Bro, are we
against
just
We're
every
talking about the
team.
Premier League, right? We're talking about the Premier
And
League.
we're talking
What
about
else-
the Prem right now,
Yeah.
anyways.
I think Omar's frozen, but I like. He's just like. How can you make an argument for up there? Then he's how many goals in the Premier League,
3 goals
bro?
is an outrageous claim.
Bro, he's starting out.
It's an
of
absolute
position
mockery of this tier
Out
system,
of
putting him in up
position.
there.
First season in the Prem, scoring against big teams. The only person to perform against the big teams. Greenwood is
What are
absolute
you on
wank
about?
against
What are
big
you
teams.
on about?
He
What are
literally gets his goals up against fucking Southampton, West Brom at home, but he's dead in every
No,
single
he's
big
not.
team.
No, he's
Hey,
not.
yes, he is. He did nothing against us.
No, he's not.
Did nothing.
What, are you
He
saying he
scores.
shouldn't be in the
Greenwood
Premier
scores
League?
in the Champions League, so shush. Like, I've
Huh?
never seen Martinelli do that.
Well, that's so funny. Shut up.
Nice, you
honestly.
kicked
Yeah,
me
shush.
out.
You big clown.
Shush.
You kicked me out of the video. Nice.
You just
Nice one.
disconnected.
You disconnected.
You
Stop
kicked
getting
me out
salty.
because my opinions were correct.
Stop
You
getting
kicked me out
salty
of
that
the call.
Martinelli scored 3 goals in the Premier League and you're trying to put him up there with
That's
flipping...
more than Firmino.
He was
I don't
injured for
care.
half the season.
Stop bringing up Firmino. Firmino's nothing to do with this video.
Okay,
No,
but he was injured for
there's
half
a
the
player that
season.
you say is world class, and he's got more than him.
It doesn't matter how long he was injured for. It's about the
He
games
was-
he played and the goals he scored in those games.
Yeah, well,
Okay, so he's played
the
against
goals he scored
Liverpool away.
against West
In the
Ham
Premier League, we're not... Wait.
and Chelsea
2 games. Well done. You can't put him up there with 2 games.
because he
you
didn't
can.
play that many games because he was injured.
Which is why we haven't seen enough of him to put him up there.
He played in the Europa League and EFL Cup as well, and he scored in
EFL
all the
Cup
competitions
is-
he played in.
The
He
EFL
played
Doesn't
against
matter,
you in
he
the
still
EFL Cup, so don't
scored.
try and chat about the EFL Cup. Just because you're manager,
Man,
like,
You tried to call
What?
it not a significant trophy, Jay.
yeah.
You literally
You
tried
are-
to call it
Alright,
not a
Ishwan,
major
Ishwan,
trophy.
Ishwan,
So
you're chatting.
Yeah,
scoring it,
because the
scoring
teams
it
you
means
play are
nothing.
generally dead.
Scoring
But
it
Ishwan,
means
Mother's
nothing.
Life.
in the
Ishwan,
EFL Cup-
I'm not being biased here. Mother's Life, I think he's up there.
Bro, I would
Mother's
have put
life.
him in the best. if
Ishwan,
he got
don't make a
first,
joke of
but
this
I don't
case
feel like
system
I
and put him
can put
up
him
there.
up there.
I'm not putting him up there. I refuse.
Okay, thank you.
Bro,
He's up there.
Bruv, why are we letting this guy host? I'm leaving the video because
Bro,
this is
I'm leaving
bullshit.
as well, man. Honestly,
This is
I'm not-
bullshit.
Wait, is he actually put him in?
Yeah, he's actually put him in potential.
Alright, safe.
Yeah, allowed us safe.
What is going on? What is this?
I'm actually gonna leave if you don't
What is this?
fix this.
right, they think they're funny leaving the video. Is that
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
exactly.
No. I'll tell you why. Because
Yeah.
if you put him in potential, you're gonna underrate all the rest of the Arsenal players as well.
Fam,
No, we're
Saka's
not.
going straight in the best, right?
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know
what about the
why
rest of them?
Reece Nelson's in here. And
Why?
Okay, I accept him.
You
right?
made
They
the
played-
tier list. What do you mean? I don't know why he's here.
Yeah,
They
you
played
made-
enough, right, to be in there, right? So if it were me, I made a list and they were all in there. They were all in the list, and I was like, narrowing it down, it's on the borderline whether they get into this list or not, right? So I think Nelson and Willock are both going in potential, or maybe average.
No, I'd put them both in average.
Okay, now I'm gonna leave. Don't piss me off. Now I'm leaving. Okay. The rest of the players on this list are shit anyway. Okay, except for Saka. Fuck all of
What
you.
is-
Safe.
What is this? What is this?
All right. So Koshi,
The actual joke, man. These guys are so butthurt about the truth. They can't take it.
right? We'll finish this and see what happens. Okay,
Uh,
Mason Mount.
Potential or up there? I'd say potential. But I don't know.
Ooh,
I mean,
I don't know.
you could make an argument for up there because, he played.
He is getting goals and like goal
He's
contributions and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I would put him in up there. Like looking at as well at the players that are in potential, I think he's better than them.
Yeah.
He's proven it as well with his stats. So
Yeah.
I would put him in up there. I think Chelsea fans would be enraged if we put him in any less than up there.
Yeah. Facts.
They're probably screaming the best at
Yeah.
the bloody screen. Nketiah,
Average.
average. I'd have to say average. Honestly, like when I've seen him play, I haven't seen him play too often, but when I have, he has a little bit of pace and he has strength as well. So it's like he can bring it to the table, but he just doesn't enough.
Yeah.
So
100%.
I'd go with average as well. Neto,
Honestly, I haven't seen enough of him, but I'd put him in potential because I've seen him play a few times and he's shown signs that he's a good player. But I'd say either average or potential. I don't know.
yeah, I'd agree with potential. He's shown like some good quality sometimes, but he just doesn't show it all the time.
Yeah.
He like Wolves can't. I know it's something strange to say when he's like 19 or whatever, but Wolves can't rely on him when they need some creativity or a goal. It's just
Yeah.
he performs every now and then, and he performs well, but just not consistently. So potential works for me. Reece James,
Up there, I'd say.
yeah, completely agree.
Yeah.
Completely agree. Yeah, he's got a defensive side and an attacking side to the right back,
Yeah.
and obviously set pieces and whatever. Right, the Arsenal players. There's a triplet of them.
Yeah.
What are we saying? Reece Nelson.
Average or potential.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. I've not seen a lot of Reece Nelson.
Yeah.
and it's been up and down when I have seen him. So it's probably a bit harsh to put him in average.
I mean, if the Arsenal fans were here, we could ask them for more like in depth of
exactly, but they decided to.
But they got
throw a
butthurt and they've
tantrum
left.
like
So
bloody 3-year-olds. So
yeah,
Saka goes straight in that top column.
yeah,
No question about it. Everyone's seen what he's brought to the table for Arsenal.
100%.
Willock, I think he goes in similar category to
No, I'd say utter shite, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I think every time I've seen him, I think he's dreadful.
Oh snaps! Like, what's the difference? So, how much have you seen him compared to Nelson?
Same. I'd say same amount, but I just personally think Willock's terrible. I don't think he's got qualities that any other like a good youngster has. So I'd put him in utter shite.
Oh, I didn't really expect that. I'm not gonna lie.
He's the one player in this list that I could put that I'd put in utter shite, to be honest.
I haven't seen a lot from him. Yeah, now I think about it, I was more than willing because I haven't seen too much of him to put him in potential or average. But like when I have seen him, he's not brought anything to the table really. Now I think about it, he just doesn't. Yeah, I'm not sure. He doesn't really. He seems like one of those background players. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, he doesn't stand out. He's not like someone you look out like. Well, he looks good. Bro, he's not a good player. That's all I can say.
Yeah, he's definitely at the moment, and he's there to fill the numbers. Actually.
Yeah.
I didn't see. I didn't watch the Arsenal Leeds game. I don't know how he performed in that one.
Yeah. Neither. But
Declan Rice.
I'd say up there.
Up there, not the best. He's on that board.
I'm not sure about the best. I'm not sure about putting him in that column. Ooh. Putting him up there, bro. Putting him up there. I would put him in the best. So you're putting him on the same level as Saka, Foden, and Greenwood. Let's be real.
Yeah, I think just because he's like a more defensive player, you know, he just doesn't get that as much recognition. Like naturally, he doesn't get much recognition. It's whoever like I don't know, but
I mean, putting him in, bro, the best is pushing it. I think up there. I mean, it's not like putting him in up there is like a bad category. I mean, there's Torres, Lamptey, Mount. I mean, I'd say he's around the same level as them when it comes to.
I think he just performed like
maybe a little higher, but like he's not up the best. He's not the best.
I think he's just played so much for West Ham. Like he's just performed so consistently that from when he first got in there, he's just gone more and more under the radar because people are used to seeing him on the team sheet. Like people know he's young, but because he's been there so long, it's like people kind of consider him as a 24, 25-year-old when they watch him play. But I think for a 20-year-old, he is one of the best 20-year-olds in the league.
I don't know. I mean, personally up there, but I don't know, man.
I feel like he's got like a sort of presence and a maturity that 20-year-olds don't tend to have, especially as a defensive kind of player.
I mean, I guess, but like, I'm just looking at the fact that when you're comparing them to the level that Foden, Greenwood, and Saka are at, I don't think in terms of in his position, I don't think he's at that place yet in terms of the best, like one of the leading people that's going to be the next big player in that position. I think he'll be quality, he'll be really good, but I don't think he's going to be one of the best, personally.
Yeah, that's an interesting way of looking at it, actually. Yeah, now you said that, I agree with that. Like he won't become one of the best, and these lot might.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you've convinced me with that. Yeah, I was thinking like their ability right now, but yeah, that argument kind of works. Lastly, Tyreek Mitchell had a short spell for Crystal Palace while Van Aanholt was out, and he played really well, I thought.
I'm not going to lie, I haven't seen much of him. I haven't seen much of him at all, so I can't really say much on this one.
What I saw of him was like he's got a lot of pace, and he's one of those attacking fullbacks. And he defended. It was all right. He defended okay, but he offered both sides of it. So since no one's really seen a lot of him, I'm happy to put him in potential.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our final tier list of Premier League youngsters, 21 and under. We'll probably put out a poll about something based on whatever the Arsenal fans decide to argue when they come back.
Yeah.
If there's anyone we left out as well, let us know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.